Good day. This is my entry for Lockmania's 750 subscriber giveaway, where he asked you to tell you about how we got into lock picking. And this is my story. And what we'll have to do, we'll have to go back into our time machine, like Bill and Ted, and go back over a half a century, when I was a lad of about 14 years old, back in 1965. So it's probably longer than most of your father's time, going back that far. But it was a magical time. I got into lockpicking through another hobby, and that was magic. My father did magic, and I learned from him and started doing it, and got my buddies in my neighborhood interested in doing it as well. And back in 1965, we joined the Boys Club, which was located in town, and they had a magic club, so it was great. So we all went there and joined and got into the magic club, and helped each other do tricks, teach each other how to do them, and we'd also do shows, and I'll show you what we did here. So I'll start by showing you this ancient scrapbook of what I did. These illustrations were done by my friend and fellow magician and escape artist, Terry. He was an artist, a magician, an inventor of magic tricks and constructing magic tricks. He was also a child prodigy piano player, extraordinary, just a genius, and he was a genius in about everything he did. So he did these illustrations you'll see in this book. This is me when I was about 14 years old, and he did a caricature. Did several. Let's see, here's another one. This one I'm trying to magically bake a cake, and light a fire to bake the cake, and mistakenly lit my arm on fire. So. And this is the Boys Club that we belong to, and every year the Boys Club put on a circus for the neighborhood, and we were all performers in it, doing various different acts. And this was done in 1966. And see here, this is me, the Escape King, Jack Fox. And we also did a magic act. I had a partner who was Terry's brother, the illustrator's brother, and we did magic acts all around town. We did birthday parties, senior centers, annual meetings, various things like that. And that was fun. And let's skip a lot of these things that don't really matter. Let's see. All right, here is us performing for the R&P Railroad Company for their annual meeting. And we're down here at the bottom, the very last position here, Jack Fox and Daryl Pursley, magicians. And it was our first really big live performance in front of the entire railroad staff. And here are some photographs. Here's a little playbill that was given out. It has us in here again, Jack Fox, Daryl Pursley, magicians. And here you can see me. I'm about 14, 15 years old. I was 6'1", I weighed 85 pounds. And a gentle breeze could blow me away. But here we're doing a magic act for the R&P Railroad. Here's some other photographs of me and my partner, and you can see me, a giant, and a little fellow there, performing, doing various tricks. And another big top circus we did. And let's see if I can find some more. I would cut out anything on magic I would cut out and paste in this book. This is the Boys Club giving out awards yearly for different things, and our speaker was Ken Willard, who was with the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know if anybody is old enough to remember Ken Willard in football, but he was our speaker, and I got to sit next to him. And we had a nice little chat. Here's some photographs of our North Side gang where we got together and did magic, taught each other. Here's pictures of Terry doing magic and doing escapes. See here, Terry. Some members of the North Side gang, a boys club that did magic, and it's my partner Daryl, who is Terry's brother. They lived behind me, across the alley, and that's him again. And here's a picture of me. You can see this was the caricature that was back in the beginning of the book. Right there. He drew it from this picture. You see the flames coming out. I actually didn't burn my own, but he just did that as a joke. But here I am with my partner Daryl. We're performing at a senior center for some elderly people. As you can see how tall and skinny I was. Here's Terry doing escape. And another one of him doing escape on a cross. And so that's how I got into lock picking. Was doing escapes, and I did them for the Boys Club at different functions. They would lock me in handcuffs and chains and put me in the trunk of a car, lock the trunk, and I had to get out somehow. And this little thing I showed a couple of videos back was my first pick set that I made. It, I guess, everyday carrier, you could call it. And this is over half a century old, with all the lock picks I had made out of bobby pins, paper clips, old keys, coat hanger wire. Picks back then were mostly watered locks, so this was my watered lock section here. I don't think I ever picked a pin tumbler or even saw one back then. But it was fun, it was enjoyable, and I did magic and escapes up until probably my senior year in high school, when I discovered the female side of the human race, and the world changed as I knew it. And went to college from there, and traveled around the world after college, and worked many jobs, got married, raised a family, and didn't have magic in my life again until my son was small. And like my father, I taught him magic. He got interested in that. And but he was an artist and also a musician, a pianist, and a flutist. And he also got into many other interests and left magic behind, but he never got into lock picking. I didn't pick up lock picking again until, gosh, maybe 30 years later, maybe more than that, and found my old pick set and found a few old locks and started playing around with it. And then the internet came about, and found YouTube, and I looked up lockpicking and found all the famous lockpick channels from Bosnian Bill and Lockpicking Lawyer, and started getting interested again in buying more pick sets and locks and trying to teach myself or learn from the videos I saw. And I was very envious of people doing videos. I'm not at all computer savvy and was just too timid and afraid to go into it. But I got up some nerve and I contacted a couple of people on the YouTube. I contacted Cherokee and Chris Capoon and asked for their help, and they were very, very gracious and helpful, and encouraged me amazingly to get up enough nerve. And Chris even did a little video for me of how to get on the internet, how to use YouTube. And what pushed me into it was Bears Back had a challenge for beginners, and you had to do a video. So I got up enough nerve, and with the help of Chris and Cherokee, put that video online. And from then on, that was about over a year ago, I've been doing videos now and then. I got about maybe 50 so far, but can't thank Chris and Cherokee enough for helping me get into this sport. So that is my story, and I hope you enjoyed it, or wake up, it's over. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.